Detroit, 1987. An 18-year-old high school senior with a promising future vanished without a trace. Her father, a respected man in the community, claimed she had run off in disgrace, a story the police quickly accepted. For 24 years, her mother lived with the monster who had created the lie, never knowing her daughter was imprisoned in a secret chamber just one floor below. Then, a neighbor's home renovation broke through a shared basement wall, exposing a secret that had been buried for a generation. Before I begin, thank you for watching. I'd love to know in the comments where you're watching from and what time it is there. It means a lot to know you're here, sharing these stories with me. We're in this together. In the Detroit of 1987, a city of fierce pride and slow, grinding decay, Aaliyah Monroe was a defiant act of hope. At 18, she was a high school senior on the cusp of escaping the gravitational pull of the neighborhood's low expectations. Her mind was a sharp, brilliant thing, and her ambition was a quiet, steady flame that the city's cold winds could not extinguish. While her classmates dreamed of graduation parties and summer jobs, Aaliyah dreamed of anatomy textbooks and clinical rotations. Her acceptance letter to the nursing program at Wayne State University wasn't just a piece of paper. It was a passport, a declaration of independence, a promise of a future she was determined to build for herself. Her world was a small, tightly wound universe, dominated by the two opposing forces that lived with her in their modest bungalow. Her mother, Renee, was a force of gentle, unwavering love. A woman who worked long, hard hours at a local bakery, her hands perpetually dusted with flour, her spirit one of quiet encouragement. She was Aaliyah's confidant, her ally, the soft place in a world that was often hard. The hard place was her father. Thomas Monroe was a man carved from granite, a foreman at the Ford River Rouge complex, a place of fire, steel, and unquestioned authority. He brought the rigid, hierarchical world of the factory home with him. His house was not a home, it was a tightly run ship, and he was its unquestioned captain. His rules were absolute, his expectations were rigid, and his love was a conditional, suffocating thing that was contingent on perfect, unquestioning obedience. He was a man who was respected in the neighborhood for his work ethic and his no-nonsense demeanor, but he was feared within the four walls of his own home. Aaliyah's ambition was, in her father's eyes, not a source of pride, but an act of rebellion. He saw her desire for a college education, for a life beyond the neighborhood, as a direct, personal rejection of him, of the world he had built and the values he held sacred. He had a different plan for her, a sensible